positions that we want to go are doing and are currently taking part in. So we're gonna
Yeah.
dive into all of that. So make sure you got dang stay tuned, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and we're gonna finna dive into it. So it was a pretty good year. How would you recap 2024, Kim?
It was a great year, man. I really can't complain. I learned a lot. I did a lot. So really can't complain, man. It was a great year. Did a lot of things. Started a lot of things, and keeping them going really prepared me, for 2025. And you can't ever complain when you prepare for the next year, man. When you feel good going into that next year, man. It's a good feeling. How
For
about you,
sure.
man? How was it for you?
It was I'll say 2024 was a year of a lot of growth for me specifically. When I started 2024, I was still technically like a signed athlete, you know what I mean? And I got to a point where I was living off of my legs for a little bit too long, and I was on scholarship after scholarship for my legs, and I wanted to kind of branch out and start putting my time towards my business. So this is the first year that I've like fully removed myself from all other spaces outside of like having a job to pay my bills, but really focusing in on the business. So it's been definitely a growth in that
Oh
space
yeah,
specifically.
we kind of took that same because I was doing track too. We kind of took that same thing because I had another year. I could have went back. I think it was this year or last year. I decided, I'm not gonna go back and run track. I'm gonna go ahead and get to making this money. So
Yeah, it
yeah,
was hard. It was honestly hard not to because when I first stopped running, um, they initially because I moved off campus before I stopped running, and they
hmm
had cut my. I don't remember if I told you a long time ago, but they cut my scholarship in half when I moved off campus because when you're off campus, you're not supposed to get that much money because you're not
yeah,
paying for the on campus stuff. They gave me all the money back when I left. They was like, no, 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 no. Keep running, keep running, keep running. So
yeah.
it made it even more of a tougher decision to stop running because I was getting cash in my hand for it. But it was like, would I rather push everything
Yeah,
did
you,
you see
you
that
went out.
too?
You went out a little bit.
It like pulled up like some type of message. I don't know what it was talking about. YouTube was trying to tell me something. Trying to warn us, but like we ain't talking about nothing crazy, so I don't understand why. But
Yeah,
yeah,
talk about this money.
legendary drunken master. We are American.
African American.
Indeed. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. It made it more of a challenge to branch out and get that extra space. But it was like, do I want to push everything that I'm doing off another year,
Yeah,
or another 6 months, or any more time than I already pushed it off, or do I want to go ahead and free my space up, free my time up now, and go ahead and start getting things done? So,
exactly. And
2024 was
that's
definitely a beautiful year for that.
yeah, that was a big reason too why I left. 'Cause I was like, man, I don't want to put this off another year. I want to get to it now. I always hear. I told somebody this today. You always hear about like older people saying, "Man, I wish I started this when I was a lot younger." And I was like, I don't want to be that person
Indeed.
saying that. I'm gonna just start it when I'm young, and then I'm gonna be, reaping the benefits here. So yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I
definitely.
I was actually told a whole lot when I first started getting into financial space trading and stuff.
Yeah,
I was told by like all the big money people that I had been able to put myself in contact with early on. They were like, "Man, like you're really young and you look like you're going hard at this. I really wish I was going that hard at this when I was that age."
exactly.
So it's just like,
Yeah,
listen, I thought like I ain't go. I thought I was late to the punch when I started trading because like I mean I knew about the space when I was like 17, 18, but I didn't start actually really, really, really taking it serious until more like 19, 20. And honestly like really getting consistent when I was like 21 ish. So it took
hmm
a while, but getting that perspective early on, somebody letting
yeah,
me know, hey, you're doing good and you're on the right track, definitely pushed me to get through a lot of barriers along the way,
that's a
and
fact.
you know
That's a fact.
getting better at things. What's some of the biggest we'll start with losses and then we'll go to wins. What's some of the biggest losses you took 2024?
You know, I